Hello my darlings, I hope you're doing very well. In today's video I'm doing another Tattoo Enthusiast Reacts 2. This time we are reacting to the second video from the YouTuber Nerdy Crafter. I reacted to her first video where she tried out an Amazon tattoo machine. It was fun. I was rooting for her so much. She did well for her first try, and for someone that only has one small tattoo, I mean her obviously, not me. She's not like, you know, me and you guys that are pretty hardcore into tattoos. She's just, you know, one small tattooed lady, and she wanted to try a new craft. Her channel is mainly about trying out new crafts. She's so wholesome and lovely. She commented on my previous video. Let's have a read, shall we? Roast me all you want. This tattoo I got was from a dingy shop. I absolutely love this reaction video. Thank you for the entertainment. And the other tattoo pen video is up already. Love your content. Thank you for rooting for me. She's so sweet. I did a little poll thing on Instagram. I was like, hey, should I react to the second one? And it was like 100% yes. So here I am, back on it straight away. Like, Jackie works quick. I admire her work ethic. So the second video that she did is called Trying Again, Beginner Tattooing with Expensive Machine from Amazon First Tattoo. Does she tattoo herself in this one? Who knows? Like, oh, I feel like Jackie's the type of person that will just go for it. I like that about people who just go balls to the wall, but like tattooing yourself is kind of dangerous. So, oh my God, do I need new headphones? I just love these headphones. These are my editing headphones. I have like music headphones and then I have editing headphones, and these have had it. Let's go, let's do this.
Hey Greens, today we're going to be tattooing for the first time with an expensive machine from Amazon.
Okay, I'm trying to remember the two tattoo machines that she showed in her previous video, and if I remember, they weren't both that expensive. We'll see.
In my previous video of tattooing for the first time with a cheap machine from Amazon, needless to say, there were some mixed comments. And oh, it was interesting because the Karens came out.
The Karens come out. So the previous one she used was a 72.95 machine, but it had loads of stuff within the kit as well. So that is just beyond cheap. So I'm interested to see how much this one is, because I can't remember, and what she thinks is expensive.
I love you, but with so many young followers, this is pretty irresponsible. ... Children, tattooing yourself and others is not okay, and it's very dangerous. Leave tattooing to the professionals.
I kind of like somewhat agree with the comment. Obviously Jackie didn't tattoo herself. All of what that comment is saying is kind of irrelevant, to be honest with you. I feel like that person wrote the comment before watching the video, because I made the assumption as well that, oh my God, Jackie's going to tattoo herself, but she never did thus far. What that comment said is pretty true. Do not tattoo yourself or other people if you do not have the training to do so.
I'm not their parents. They don't have credit cards. Who's gonna go buy the machines for them? Unless it's you, the adult.
This is very true. It depends how old this children is. 12-year-olds, I don't think, have access to credit cards or debit cards. I didn't as a child. I don't know whether that's changed, you know, because I'm like 31 now. So it was a while since I was 12. It's more so like the 14 to like 16-year-olds you gotta be careful about, because like, I mean, we all had a rebellious phase, you know. I wanted to get pierced, tattooed and all that from, well, to be honest, from the age of like 3. You know, in that era where there's a chance a teenager could have a card. But at the end of the day, it's not our job to raise your kids, you know?
What you're doing and showing people are really unrespectful to the tattoo business. I didn't know I dissed the entire business. That's news to me. I'm sorry, tattoo business. I'm very sorry. I didn't know that my great skills was going to steal all of your business.
Again, doing something like this really, in my opinion, I obviously am not the voice or the authority of the tattoo world. I'm just, you know, a tattoo enthusiast that has a huge love, interest and passion for tattooing and the art and all of that. But again, practice on fake skin, not tattooing other people, not tattooing herself. She's just doing an art with a machine, you know?
Some tattoo artists actually even gave me advice in the comment section. Obviously knowing that I'm not going to tattoo a person or myself, this is more just me playing with an art form that I have no idea about. In the same way that I'm going to do sculpting for the first time, and my channel's basically sculpting, or
so
playing around
good.
with different art materials. And again, this is an adult product, so unless kids have some kind of credit card, they're not gonna buy it.
She pretty much just said it there, you know, like she's pretty much just said everything. Hello, this is Editing Lauren. I just wanted to put in a little memo here that I didn't really talk about. I just want to say that there is actually no age limit on buying a tattoo machine. That is the problem. So a 14, 16, 17, 18-year-old, whoever, can buy a machine. And from watching a lot of TikTok videos of, you know, like 13, 14, 15, 16-year-olds and so on, tattooing themselves, they are so easily attainable. So I just wanted to put that out there. Like, I am aware that, you know, anyone can buy this, but it is, you know, like Jackie said, an adult product, but people still buy it, unfortunately.
This machine is really exciting because it is very different from the coil one that we used last time, which is kind of like...
Okay, so she's saying that this machine is the expensive one and it's $141.99. You get a lot of stuff with it. You get like inks, cartridges. You get a lot of stuff within these Amazon kits. That is not expensive, Jackie. I'm sorry to break it to you. Again, if you were to look on a tattoo supplier website where, you know, professional tattoo artists get their stuff, for all of that, you're looking at thousands of dollars. In comparison to the other one, which was $72 or something, it is a bit more expensive. It's like double the price, but it's not that expensive.
Loved reading the comment section in the previous video, letting me know what tattoos you have. So for this time, I'm going to ask you, why do you have these tattoos?
Jackie, honey. Jackie, honey. Honey, Jackie, do we have all day? That's a loaded question, you know, to ask people that have a lot of tattoos.
And remember my tattoo? Yes, that blob tattoo that doesn't look like anything anymore. I decided I'm going to actually hide it and get it retouched with one of my own drawings. Maybe that Magikarp that I drew last time.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for her. Oh my god, yay, Jackie. I did say in my other video that there's just no way you can rescue that tattoo. It's just you wouldn't be able to rectify that without doing a cover up or a blast over. So I'm so happy that she's gonna get a cover up, and I think her art would make a sick tattoo, so I'm excited. I'm definitely going to be on the lookout to see that. Like, I need to see that, Jackie. Okay, thank you very much.
Go ahead and open this one. I really hope I don't have to put the entire machine together like I did with the previous one.
So what she called in the last video, like the old school machines, are a little bit more tricky to put together. There's a lot more to it. I know that the rotary pens are pretty easy to put together. You kind of just put in the cartridge, bing, bang, bong, put it in the electronic stuff. I don't know the names of it, but you know, like the rotary pens are a lot easier to use.
So, da-da-da-da. Oh,
that was very nicely presented. That was quite satisfying to see that reveal.
This is way fancier. The needle already comes in that cartridgey thing, which makes life, at least I think, easier. More cartridgey, needly things.
Cartridge needly things. That's literally me talking about the technical side of tattooing. I'm just like, you have like this cartridge needly thing, and then you put it into like the rotary pen thing, and then you plug it into the electric thing. Like, I don't know. I must annoy so many professionals, you know, if professionals actually watch.
Some of you were pretty upset that I didn't wear gloves in the previous video, even though I was using a fake skin.
Yeah, you really don't need to wear gloves to tattoo fake skin. There's absolutely no point. One, you're wasting gloves. It's a pandemic. You don't need to be using them. The only reason why someone would wear gloves to tattoo fake skin is if they're an apprentice and they're like really practicing on, you know, doing the setup of a tattoo station, being very clean. It's just to ingrain it into their brain and get into the habit of doing it. But if you're doing it as an art form and you're just gonna, I don't know, frame it or something, you're not gonna give fake skin a tattoo infection. There's nothing there. So I don't understand the uppityness of the gloves. You know, like I am, if you watch my TikTok reaction videos, you know how anal I am about the gloves, right? But for something like this, they're like, you're just wasting gloves.
I know tattoo machines are usually more expensive than what I paid this for, which is like $142. But still, it's giving me a very premium experience here.
Okay, I'm glad Jackie knows. that machines are normally much more expensive. But that is, I will give that Amazon deal credit where credit is due. That is nicely packaged and it does look quite, it looks fun to open. You know when you just like buy yourself presents, like, you know, makeup, clothes or whatever, and it all comes nicely packaged. Or do you know who is very good at packaging stuff? Independent sellers from Etsy. Anytime I buy an art print or anything like that from Etsy, like 9 times out of 10, everything is packaged so beautifully. I've gone off on a tangent, but I just love opening things that are packaged nicely.
Okay, so here we have our wormhole tattoo pen. So it's gonna be interesting to figure out how to work this.
It should be pretty easy. I have faith in Jackie, like the last video. I feel like she can do this. She'll get a hang of it. There'll probably be instructions anyway, you know.
Lastly, I'm guessing this is all the different ink. Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
So many colors.
So many colours. Again, oh my God. The fact that, like, these kits exist with all of the stuff that she's getting, like, all of those inks. Oh my God, proper tattoo inks are so expensive and the bottles are kind of small and you have, oh my God, like it's expensive being a tattoo artist. Like I've seen, oh my God, if you've ever been to a tattoo convention, I'm sure you've been to like the industry, I think that's what you would call it, like the industry bit or the like the wholesaler bit where there's just loads of tattoo equipment and there is like rows and rows. It's literally one of my favorite parts to look at because I just love seeing all the colors you can get. But oh man, they are not cheap. So the fact that she's getting all of this for that little scares me. And the quality, I've mentioned this in a lot of videos, but the quality of Amazon tattoo ink is, you don't want that on your skin. I'm telling you now, like just don't do it.
Okay, I see you, cheap expensive kit. The previous kit only gave us 2 different sizes of needles, whereas here we have a thin outline, a thicker outline, and according to the comment section in the last video, we have the coloring and shading needle sizes. Look at that. That's a lot of pokies.
That is a lot of pokies. Yeah, needles don't just come in like one size because you'll have like a single needle, which is literally one very, very tiny needle. It's so minuscule. And then you'll have them, they come in like different clusters. That's what I would call them. Again, not a professional. So you'll get like a 1RL, 3RL, 5RL, I think. Do correct me if I'm wrong. And then you'll get the shaders and they're compact a little bit different and they'll have a lot more needles for the most part.
So we have this skin tone, which is super yellow and kind of see-through.
What the fuck? That literally looked like a slice of plastic cheese that you'd put on a burger. That's, whose skin is that colour?
Look at the difference in the skin tone. I already thought this was pretty light. I mean, look.
She says that looks pretty light. I'm wearing like 3 layers of fake tan right now. That's my natural skin colour. I am naturally sheet white, so pale.
This one that I used in the previous video is not see-through. I don't think I want to use this one. I think I'm going to use the one that I already bought because it had pretty good reviews on Amazon.
Good choice. I'm glad she made that choice. She made an executive decision and I believe it's the right one.
We're gonna have to go through the instruction booklet again and see how to put the machine together.
Oh my God.
Okay, so my confidence is absolutely gone again because now I'm learning a whole other thing with this machine.
Yeah, it's completely different. The two, like the rotary pen and the coil machine, are completely different.
So the first thing we're going to do is put the cartridge needle and tighten it into the tattoo pen and then just insert the cord. Okay, that seems fairly straightforward. So let's start with a liner, and obviously not this one. I think this looks like it.
That'll do. That to me looks like a 3RL. I'm guessing majorly hard here, but it doesn't look like a single needle because they're very, very tiny.
Oh, wait. You should wear gloves because fake skin is gonna get hurt.
That's literally it. You don't need the gloves.
Previous machine, we actually had to put together this whole mechanism and the needle, whereas this one seems to already come pre-made. So I don't have to worry about the machine and how deep the needle needs to be because, as you can see here, the mechanism is going. Look at you.
The way She's just playing around with that. But yeah, it is a lot easier. I would imagine though, with this kind of setup, getting the cartridge and the needle in the same thing would be a bit more expensive maybe, or maybe not. I don't know. I'm trying to think if it would be cheaper to have a coil machine and all the the equipment you need to get for it, or a rotary pen and all the equipment you get for it. If there's any professionals watching this, let me know what's cheaper to run in the long run kind of thing.
Okay, and this is gonna go here, and they say twist. Yes, and twist. Okay, it's in there. Oh, no, it's not.
Oh. I swear, me and Jackie would have the same energy. Like, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm doing well, it's going in, it's in there. Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's all a bit of trial and error.
You saw nothing! Well, I think it was in there. Let me pull again. Yeah, I don't think there's a lock per se. Oh no, there is a lock. Never mind, like, there is a lock. I just had to push it in a little bit more.
Oh, I actually love how she's so wholesome. I feel like she just doesn't have a bad bone in her body. Like, she's trying her best, and that's all you can do.
All right, so our pen is here. This power is gonna go here. They said to push it all the way. So far, so good. And this should technically go in here because it says liner, and we're gonna start with lines. There. Well, that was smooth. And now for the petal.
This setup really does seem so much easier than the other one. Like, I feel like she's doing really well. I feel like this rotary pen is for her. I feel like her and the rotary pen are gonna get along much better than the other machine. Fingers crossed.
Goes in here. Very nice. And now I'm gonna go ahead and plug it.
Wait a minute. Wait a second. Wait a damn moment. Jackie's a deadmau5 fan? How did I not clock that in the first video? Maybe because I didn't see the back of the chair? Okay, this is just like gonna go off on a tangent now, but I love deadmau5. I don't know whether she's got this chair as a meme or she actually likes deadmau5 music. Two of my favourite songs are like deadmau5 one, which is I Remember and Strobe. Oh my god. Jackie, I hope it's not a meme. I hope she's down with a deadmau5.
There. Oh, fancy. How many did it need to be? And now everything should work. Let's go ahead and press the pedal and... Oh, that is smooth like butter. Let's listen to the sound of this one.
That is so quiet. It sounds like... sounds like something. Do you know what I'm saying? It sounds like something? Okay, great.
And also the other thing that I noticed is that it's a lot less shaky. So here it is.
Yeah, it definitely won't be as violent as the other machine. Because, you know, like modern technology and all of that jazz.
Okay, I'm excited. Let's go ahead and try it on our fake skin. But I think before we get our fake skin going, we need another felt. Because let's put our hands together and say adieu to the past one. Dear felt, you served me well, but sometimes experiments get in the way and there are collateral damages. Adieu, you shall last.
I had to join in with that one. But that was so funny in her previous video.
I'm not putting any ink yet. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, why did it stop working? Is it me? Why do these things just stop working?
But would it be a Jackie tattoo video if stuff went very well and very smooth? I feel like it wouldn't.
Oh, there you go. It's okay now.
What was she doing with that line? It was like... It's like she was in an earthquake.
Also, one of the things that happened at the end of my tattooing in the previous video is that it smudged. Everything smudged when I tried to remove it at the end. But I watched a video on Skillshare and it said on fake skin, first of all, you dab it, you don't wipe. Secondly, a lot of you in the comment section told me, first of all, I should be wearing gloves. And secondly, oh, that's the bug. I should be using Vaseline to just put it on the fake skin to make the actual movement smoother. So I'm gonna be using the Vaseline.
Okay, I didn't actually think about the Vaseline thing or that it would work on fake skin, but it makes sense that it would. I know that tattoo artists use it on skin because it kind of moistens, I know that's a horrible word, sorry. It kind of like moistens you up, moisturizes you up, and it makes it easier to tattoo you, and it makes the tattoo machine and needle like glide on your skin a little bit easier. So yeah, it makes sense, to be honest, for it to work on fake skin. That's probably a good tip, you know.
I figure it would be interesting to try the black in this kit. We have black and we have tour black. I'm not sure if they tried to say true black and there's just a typo.
This is what worries me so much. That clearly is a freaking typo. You would, oh God. I just hope nobody buys this machine and uses these inks to tattoo themselves. Like, I beg, okay, please just don't. It's clearly very unregulated to have a typo like that.
But I quite like this one. It appeals to my immature nature, the snot green.
I feel like me and Jackie have the same sense of humour. I am a 12-year-old with my humour. I've never grown up. Like, snot, farts, buttholes, arseholes, just like toilet humour. I find it hilarious. I'm sorry. I'm 31. I should grow the fuck up, but like, whatever, it's funny, innit?
One of the things I don't like about this kit is the fact that they don't give us different sizes of the ink holders. It's just all really tiny, which means in order to wash my needle, it's going to be more of a pain in the butt to have to clean the water more frequently.
Plastic cup. Get your standard party plastic cup and use that. I'm pretty sure every tattoo artist I've been tattooed by uses a plastic cup, fills it with water, and that's what they use to clean the tattoo needle and cartridge.
Oh, that is thick. Oh my god, that is thick.
That's not normal. She even needs to shake it, and that's like dried ink that's got all like gross at the top, which I think can happen. Or the ink is just that bad.
Right here. Oh, did you see that?
That was lovely. That was so freaking satisfying. I could watch that on repeat for hours.
Oh, and let's see if there's a splatter. No.
Okay. It seems like she has a lot more control with this one.
Do a little heart.
Oh no.
Oh, there goes the splatter. Say what? Oh, I like that.
Obviously, because I'm not a professional, I don't know how you minimize the splatter. I don't know whether that's just something that happens or not. Thing is, I'm thinking about it, and I don't actually watch when a tattoo artist tattoos me that much to know if that's normal. Oh my god, I've been getting tattooed for many, many years. I have many, many tattoos, and I don't know if that's normal or not. Is that normal? Oh my god.
Okay, let's do a little dab. And we have our ink
Okay.
out. So far, so good.
Much better. Yeah, this pen is doing bits for her. I feel like she has a lot more control. That is a lot more saturated than her previous tattoo thing that she did in her last video. She has obviously improved her technique with the dabbing, but I feel like that's a lot better.
Go ahead and try with putting the Vaseline on the fake skin first. And from the videos that I watched on Skillshare, not sponsored by Skillshare at this time, they put a little bit on their glove, like this. And then they would use the side of their pinky, like so, and lightly dab it onto the skin like this.
Jackie! I've seen this multiple times. I haven't seen the ink splatter because I don't concentrate on that, but I have witnessed many tattoo artists that have tattooed me. They'll put a little blob of the Vaseline on the glove and they'll do a little dab and then they'll do a little dab on you. Oh my god, I'm so proud of her.
Let's go for a circle. I'm not usually good at making circles even when things are not shaking, but let's see how this one's gonna go.
Okay.
What? Not bad.
That's pretty good.
Oh, I am so impressed with myself.
100%. You should be proud of yourself, Jackie. Like, you're coming a long way. I can't draw. So, like, that's a better circle than I could ever do.
And let's see if the dabbing makes a difference with the Vaseline on. And the answer is no, not quite. Maybe if I wipe, let's see what that happens. Nope, don't wipe. Don't wipe on the fake skin because it will stain.
The thing is, even after the wipe, there's still a lot more saturation in that circle than there was in her previous video. So I don't know whether she's just getting along better with this machine and she's doing it better with this.
Let's see if just, dabbing a little bit is going to prevent too much of the splatter. And off we go. And no, the splatter's still there.
She tried.
But this looks really good. Obviously not the splatter, but look at that. Oh my god, like butter.
The only thing I will say is I feel like she's still going a little bit too quick. With line work, you really need to be precise and you need to just take your time. So you can just do it a little bit more slowly. The results will be even better.
Okay, let's try the other black. The tour black.
Oh,
but let me make a nice splotch here so we can see the difference. So. Oh, it's true. One of the things that Ugrains clearly said is that in order to color spaces, I need to go in circles. Trust me, when I say I'm reading the comment section, I am. It's just sometimes I forget things. Okay, so in order to do things, oh, there you go. So basically like this.
100%. Obviously, I don't know everything there is to tattooing, but as someone that has been tattooed quite a bit in my lifetime, I've definitely witnessed tattoo artists do the circular motions to get the ink right in there, you know, to make sure they don't miss anything. And that's how you get really highly saturated tattoos. And you can definitely tell a tattoo artist has got their technique down when you look at their work and then compare it to someone that maybe doesn't have a good technique. You can definitely see a difference in, you know, saturation. And, you know, if you, oh god, if you look at like traditional tattoo artists and the oh my god, like their color tattoos are just so good when they're like so rich.
All right, so before we go on, let's see how well this took. I'm just dabbing it. Not bad at all.
Much
but you
better.
can see that where I did the circles, the color was way more even. So
Yeah,
thank
that's
you for the
literally-
advice in the comment section.
That's literally it. She's just demonstrated it right there. So you'll probably see a lot of tattoos that look like her first attempt. It's like, it just doesn't look saturated and juicy enough, but with her other one, it's definitely an improvement.
And here is our Turi black. Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Louise.
No, why the hell did that look like icing that you put on a cake?
Maybe I need to shake these just a little more. That's not ink. That's basically looking like a turd. Let's see if it's better now. Let's go. No, very turdy.
I think that just needs to go in the bin. Like, let's not even give this turret black the time of day.
Ew. Oh, there we go. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to take another vial. That is not good.
Yeah, I wouldn't bother. I'd straight in the trash.
I think that's a darker color, but we need to dab first. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The way she said that, why was that?
Oh no.
Oh no.
And last but not least, our purple. Oh my god, these colors are so pretty. I love them. So I freehanded a rainbow. I can see why artists don't freehand anything and the majority of them use stencils.
I would say, yeah, most tattoo artists do rely on stencils. I've had a few things freehanded on me. Quite a bit of my neck tattoo was freehanded. Oh my god, right, I need to go off on a tangent, but there's this tattoo artist, I've spoke about him a few times. He does the sickest back pieces. Oh my god, he's probably one of the best back piece tattoo artists out there, and lately he has been doing freehand back pieces. His name is Julian Siebert, by the way, forgot to say that. But basically he will literally draw like a line down the middle of someone's back, and then he will use his left and right hand to freehand a back piece or any kind of tattoo. I saw him do like a face tattoo or like a neck face tattoo, and he was just doing this and drawing it, and I don't know how, but oh my god.
We're supposed to start with the liner first and then go ahead for the colors. I really hope this result is going to be better than what I did last time, because that was a mess and it just kind of looked like crayons everywhere. So let's go with our regular black.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad she has picked up on the fact that you need to do outline first, and then you should work from the darker colour to the lightest, depending on like what you're tattooing, how big the piece is. There's a lot of factors that go into it, but that's kind of like the standard. But
it's nerve-wracking. Okay, let's go. I'm so nervous. No! No red! No, why did I keep those
Jackie.
colors on here?
no. It was going so well. But then would it be a Jackie video if something didn't go a little bit like, ooh, you know?
Oh no.
Jackie, honey, you need to calm down. That's so fast. It's not like drawing with a pencil or a pen. You need to take your time. If you take your time, your line work will be a lot more smoother. It won't be all like panicked and rushed.
So far so good.
Again, Take your time.
If this was someone's arm, it's not like I could, you know, position them upside down or climb them to draw.
Honestly, Jackie, honey, I'm sure a lot of us can vouch for what I'm about to say, but when you get tattooed quite a bit, you end up in the weirdest positions. Oh my god, I think the weirdest one I had was, I think maybe when I got my neck tattooed, I was literally hanging off of like a massage bed, tattoo bed, whatever you want to call it. I was literally, like, my head was dangling off, and then the tattoo artist was, like, right over me, like, right, just, like, all up in my grill. It was just intense. And then when you get an elbow tattooed, you're on your front, and then, like, your arm is, like, twisted like this. It's very uncomfortable. Like, you do have to, like, just sit or lay there and let the tattoo artist do what they want. With your, like, the positioning, because it's hard. You can't, like she was saying, just, you know, flip your skin around for a tattoo artist to work on you.
I'm trying to compensate by going over the same spot, which is an absolute no-no.
Yeah, if that was her tattooing on skin, she would overwork the skin, and that's what leads to scarring and a whole lot of problems. If you overwork the skin or maybe go a bit too deep, you also get blowouts as well. So thankfully, she is only working on fake skin.
But let's go ahead and finish the entire rainbow outline, and then I'm gonna dab it lightly to get rid of whatever excess ink is there.
I think what would help her as well is if she did a line, dab that line, so she can kind of analyze what's going on instead of doing the whole piece and then dabbing. That's just not what would happen with a tattoo. Tattoo artist would do like quite a few lines and then dab or wipe. They wouldn't do like the whole outline and then dab, wipe.
2 different thicknesses of needles. I'm guessing the lower number is going to be the smaller one.
Yes, yes, yes! You have guessed correctly. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, look at all these needles. Oh my god.
That's a lot.
Ooh, that is that is a nice absorption.
That was very, very satisfying. I like watching that.
These are very intimidating. These are very intimidating. Alright, let's see what that looks like. Oh, that's a lot. That is very juicy.
That is a lot of ink. I don't know whether it's normal because apparently I've never watched myself being tattooed, like zero memory of it. So I don't know if that's normal or not.
I'm not liking this. I am not liking this one bit.
Yeah, she seems to be struggling with the larger group of needles. I feel like she's maybe taken a step up too quickly.
I think the most interesting challenge here is to see if I can stay within the lines even after dabbing it.
I really don't know or understand how tattoo artists can do that. Stay within the lines, because it does get quite messy.
What am I doing? Oh no, juicy! Oh my god. I feel like if this was a person, they would be crying right now. I am sorry.
With peace and love, Jackie, absolutely. I would be terrified to get tattooed by you. I promise I mean that in the nicest possible way, but oh boy. Like the constant panicking and the, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm in the lines. I would be like, oh boy, I need to get out of here.
This is a whole other level of difficulty. Oh, schnutz. Holy carp.
Oh,
this is even the smaller one. So, I'm sorry, fake skin person. Oh, schnutz.
Yeah, I think she should definitely go for what she was using before. That's what she's comfortable doing. And again, she's not doing it on someone's skin. There's no reason to do things properly or whatever. You know, like there's a small gap there as well. So I guess a smaller needle will help her have a lot more control.
All right, let's dab and see what it looks like.
Oh no. It was going so well. You know, like I have faith in her. I believe that she can do this. And I believe she can make this look good.
I think I'm gonna go back to the single lines now, because I feel like this is probably for bigger work, not for finer lines like this.
Yeah, I would say she's made a right choice there. I mean, maybe a professional is probably like, no. But again, just an art form. Doing it on a fake skin, it doesn't need to be done properly. Like, she just wants to colour in her little line work, you know?
So my needle has been changed, the voltage has been changed, we're all good and ready. Let's see what the blue is going to look like after we dab it. I have a feeling it's going to be much better than the previous one. And here's the color. And how does this look? Yes!
Yeah,
way better
she's
control.
Gonna have a lot more preciseness there. It might take her a little bit longer, But, you know, if that's what she's comfortable with.
So here's my rainbow that took about 40 minutes.
Oh my
Let's
goodness.
go ahead and dab it and see what kind of mess we got down there. Hopefully it'll be better than the other one. I really did not like that big needle one. And, oh, not bad.
Not bad at all. She definitely has quite a bit of the patchiness going on there. It still has that like crayon effect. I think it is because it is quite patchy. With Peace and Love, like she's done well and it does look better than her previous one.
So we can definitely see some of these spots that I missed, like over here on the green and around the edges close to the line. But overall, the colors are much more vibrant.
They are. They definitely are. So I feel like she's got a technique down better where she's probably pushing the needle in a bit deeper, like she's not so afraid and she's not treating it as like colouring in a colouring book or something.
And you know what? I'm kind of tempted to do the bigger needles again, so I'm gonna do it. And for this project, I want to learn how to use tattoo transfer paper.
Oh, I feel a little bit of chaoticness coming from Jackie right now. Like I was saying in the first video, like she took her time with things. She wasn't trying everything out at once. She kind of took her time with it. But I feel like she's like being chaotic now. She wants to do it all.
Since we all know my drawings are not that great, here's the paper. I'm going to print on it. Poof, magic.
I like her drawing. I liked her little fishy drawing from the other video. I thought it was kind of wholesome and sweet. But I do like this bird. This is really cute. I don't know whether she drew it or not, but I like it.
Now I have my pencil and I'm gonna just trace it. All right, let's see what it looks like underneath where we're gonna transfer. What the shrimp? What is that?
Oh no, that did not go well at all. Most tattoo artists have like a machine, I don't know what it's called, it's like a thermal printer thing and it will do it for you. You don't need to like stencil it in. This is like a life hack kind of way of doing things.
I promise, Grains, I was pressing pretty hard. I'm gonna try again. Just as proof that I did press pretty hard this time also, my fingers got indents. And for those of you who want to say,
but Jackie, you should be using something harder.
I used the metal tool. So
She went in.
all right, let's see how
I hope
this looks now. All right, this looks promising. And what the heck is this? No, I don't like this.
Oh, bless her. She's trying so hard.
We need to use some kind of deodorant to do the transfer. So, smells pretty good. And we're going to just dab it like so.
Oh god. I mean, I'd imagine that works, but you can get this stuff. It's literally called stencil stuff, and that's what a tattoo artist will wipe on you before putting on a stencil instead of just whacking out a deodorant.
And the moment of truth. Ooh.
That's a good stencil. That is a very good stencil. Even though there's bits missing, I'm sure she can kind of make it up as she goes along.
Beginning, I put a little bit of Vaseline on there. I really don't like the way that this stencil kind of spread on top of the fake skin.
Happens.
It kind of made it extra blurry. Once I had the outline in place, I decided, hey, I want to try the big needles again, but holy cow, let's look at this a little more slowly. It's not working. I don't get it. Someone tell me why. So naturally, I went back to my comfort zone and into the small needles. And I think this parrot is looking pretty cute. I'm trying to make it as colorful as possible. I'm definitely trying to color within the lines, as you can see when I'm dabbing. They're
Okay, she's doing really well. Again, she went back to her comfort zone, which I don't blame her. Like, I'm a creature of habit, and like if something works for me and I try something new and it doesn't work for me, I always end up going back to like the old thing that worked better for me, you know?
Here's my finished tattoo. Let me know. What do you think?
That's really good. I really like that. Again, it's quite patchy in places. It does look like a crayon, but because it's saturated in a lot of other places, it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look extra patchy. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't look like it's been done badly. I feel like she's just made up her own style, like her own little crayon style. This could like take off on the tattoo side of Instagram, like a whole new style, because there's like those ones that look like patches that you put on denim jackets. They're kind of cool. And then you have like watercolor, like crayon style could be a new style.
Now, obviously, I know there's a lot that I need to learn, and I am more than happy to hear more of your advice down below, but I really did have a lot of fun.
At the end of the day, that's all that matters, that Jackie had fun, and this is what she's about, trying new arts and crafts, and I'm glad she enjoyed doing this. Okay, I'm just going to quickly scan through. I think that's pretty much it. I definitely believe she got on a lot better with a rotary pen than she did with the coil machine. So I feel like if she was to continue practicing, I believe that she will 100% do a lot better as time goes on, and I'm super proud of her. I feel like she did really well in this one, and again, I'm so glad that she didn't tattoo herself or anyone else, and I hope it will stay that way. So I hope you guys are all doing very well, and until my next video, bye.